Hi guys, and welcome back to another LunaCraft live stream with Creating with Luna. I'm Luna, and today we are going to get started on our lighthouse, which is going to be all the way over here on this rocky shoreline. And we have company. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of them because they kind of creep me out. I do not like spiders. I am playing in creative, so I'm just going to set the time to a day. And there they go. A little bit creepy sounding. Hope this time around you guys can hear me. I changed some settings a while back and totally messed up my audio. So I'm just going to clear this area away. And so we're going to be making our lighthouse. It's going to be pretty big. And, oh, it's the Enderman. So, yeah. Just something kind of fun and different to do. I've never built a lighthouse before. So, yeah. I want to make it really, really big. Enough that, you know, that they have a living area in it. Oops. Fix that hole. We don't need a hole there. Oh. Helps if you are on the right hotbar. Right click all you want and it ain't gonna work. So I'm just gonna kind of blend this area in a bit better. I will say this is probably one of my weakest areas is landscaping. Try as I might, I can't always see how to blend correctly. We are obviously going to get rid of these pumpkins. You don't need pumpkins around a lighthouse. Sorry, guys. Not personal. Ooh, excuse me. Apologize, my allergies are off the chart tonight. When you go from having 360-degree days down to not getting out of the 30s, even if it is the low, well, they said we got out of the 30s, not with the wind we had. We had like 40-mile-an-hour winds today. Windy! Okay. You can still see some of the artwork from my village square that I have yet to complete. So one of the things I like to do is lay out my base design. So I do start with usually brightly colored wool blocks, just so it's easier for me to see my layout. So I figure I want the lighthouse, kind of want it close to the shore. So I'm going to put a blue there. Don't like that. Let's try there. So I want to make a big circle. So I really have to find the center. Ah. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm going to kind of try to do an eight-sided cross. Okay, so that's only going to allow for 5, so we'll just restructure. seems like I get into Minecraft and I completely forget how to count. So I am going to come here and just make a little bit more stone here. Oops, fall in the hole. It's going to come and make a lousy circle. So I can never remember how to do this. There we go. And that does not look good at all. Let's try that again. Okay, that's the problem. I always do it the wrong way the first time. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. This one's got to be wrong. That's right. I'm short one. That's why. Okay, so now we have the base for our lighthouse. I'm going to come over here and make a quick color palette. Just going to come here and clear out my inventory. So I do want it obviously made out of stone. Some sort of probably gray and black stone. Excuse me. I do a lot with cobblestone, almost too much with cobblestone. You know, I've never used andesite, so let's try polished andesite. So we're going to take the regular polished andesite and the stairs and maybe the slab. We may need the slab. Now, the next one I kind of want is a black block. So I'm going to put them out here just to see how they look together. And I say they're going to look pretty good. So for the base, I'm going to start with before I do that, I'm going to start with the polished andesite. I want to make an arch entryway into here. And I want to make sure I have my base laid out correctly first. And built up a little bit so I can see how high I need to make my entryway. So, like, it's been absolutely crazy at work. I'm a receptionist. I work in a daycare. And our internet's been wonky lately. 3, 4, 6, 7. And we kind of need our internet. We basically live by it in the program. So, like, in order for me to even print anything, it takes like 5 minutes to print one piece of paper. And we go through a lot of coloring pages. So, I mean, like, the other day it took me like almost an hour to print out 12 coloring pages. I am also, along with another lady there, they're a tech support person. So anything goes wrong with the iPads, they usually come running to me. And the iPads have not been playing nice at all this week. So I've been running from one end of the building to the other constantly, it seems. Probably hasn't been that bad, but sure has felt like it. So hopefully Minecraft won't give me any problems tonight. Hopefully it'll be very nice to me. Woo! Oh, excuse me. As I said earlier, my allergies are all messed up. Okay, looks like our tower for our lighthouse is coming together very nicely. Step back and take a look. Okay, so I need to figure out how high I want my archway to be. So I'm going to grab more of my wool blocks. So I'm going to put one right up there. So that's 2, 3, 4. We may make a, make it 5. So let's have one here. So something like, oops, not like that. So something like that. That'll be nice. We're going to start that with our deep slate tiles. I do believe most of these builds are survival friendly. It just may take you longer to get it. Oopsies. Come on down. Thank you. Did not think that through. I should have started at the bottom. Fly back a little bit. It didn't quite come out to be an archway, but I still like it, so we're going to keep it. I'm just going to take out my guide. We are going to give a couple of rooms to the lighthouse, maybe about 3. I do want to bring this up a little bit higher, maybe about 3 or 4 more. I'm going to have to come back and count because I forget how high we made this. Ah! I would have died so many times if I was making this in survival. At some point, I am going to do a survival Let's Play. And challenge myself to making a couple of big builds. So this is our second layer. There's our exit. Okay, that's looking pretty nice. We're going to start on our second layer. So I'm going to have it come in one and go up. I do have a mod installed that lets me make hanging ladders. So that's what we're going to use to get up and get down from floor to floor. Okay, looking good. I think this one will make 5. And then the next one will make only like 3. Well, I don't know. Oh, I may make this one taller. We may make it 6. I wanted to have him to have enough headroom. The lighthouse guy. What do you call a person that operates a lighthouse? I have no idea. And I hope you can hear me because I'm accidentally leaning away from the mic. So yeah. Oops. Not quite ready to go to the next level there, honey. Slow down. I always like to fly around and take a look. See how my builds are coming. Yeah, I think we can go up a bit higher. Maybe 3 more. I'm very visual when it comes to stuff like this. So I always have to go back and look and redo. Oh, he's going to have a pretty nice view of the sunrises. I may have to move into this lighthouse. I am not sure if there's going to be a stream next week. I'll let you guys know because I'm going to be going on vacation. I'm actually going to be traveling. I kid you not. This will be the only... What? Oh, it's the phantoms. This will only be like the second time in my life I have traveled. I don't have a lot of money, so yeah. This probably will technically be what people would call a proper, my second proper vacation. They'll probably laugh if they realize most of my life I've done what's called staycations, because that's the only thing I can afford. And you know what? There is nothing wrong with a staycation. People may make fun of you for it, but I was going to fall. That's their doing. That's their problem. Trying to work something out in my head, which is not easy. So I'm not going to put the roof on yet, or the floors, because I have to go in and fix some things on the inside. And I think I still have to figure out how to put the light in here. My original idea, I don't think it's going to work. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me again. Oh, but at least now I'm feeling better. Can't say I was feeling bad before, but man, feels good to sneeze like that. Okay, so that's a very nice high tower. So I'm going to just finish off a bit of some decorative features I want to put on the outside. I will be bouncing both in and out a lot of the time. You know, as I do the windows and stuff. And the roof. Is it me, or am I the only one that likes the sounds of the different blocks in Minecraft? Like, I find it really relaxing to listen to. I have trouble sleeping at night. Sometimes I will just put on a Minecraft video and listen to people just putting the blocks down. Or maybe I'm just weird. Could be that too. Okay, I'll be right back. My dog has to go out, and he always waits till I stream to do that. BRB. Ooh. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, so where were we? Ah, yes. So we've done the outside. Well, we're not totally done with the outside, but oops. Maybe I should fix that, something like that, so it makes it a little bit harder for us to walk up. So I don't like to leave the insides unsupported. Let's do this. And we'll have to come back and do that for the very top once we get our light installed. Which may be the very first thing I built on the inside. I start at the bottom floor and I work my way up to the top, but this time around, maybe not. So I have a feeling putting in that light is going to be the hardest thing I do in this stream tonight. I don't know. Things just seem to be going too well right now. Okay. So temporarily, I'm just going to use these blocks for the floor. Until I put my light in. Oopsies. Okay. So now I do have a couple different lights I could use. Kind of want to get fancy and use something from the Pyrite mod. What would make a good lighthouse? Oh, excuse me. What would make a good lighthouse light? Probably, you know what? Do we have a honey light? I think that's one of the block's names. Oh. Let's do orange. You should be able to see orange from a long way. And let's grab some clear. So just want to raise it up a little bit. Just trying to figure out how to save some room to make it easier to walk around in here. I don't know, that doesn't look good. I don't like it. But I think I figured out a way around that. Oops. I just felt it was going to be too closed in when I tried to walk, build for the inside to walk around. Oh, let's see. Let's finish building this because I got sidetracked. So I'm going to make this 3 blocks high. So it is actually going to be 4 because of the base. I have such a hard time aiming with the glass panels. We need 1 more. Let's see what it looks like from the distance. All right, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, we'll do a little bit more to light up the area. Or should I use the clear blocks? Oh, now you see why now you see why it takes me so long to build. Which one would look better? Now, if we use these, we're probably going to have to add a frame. Because otherwise it's just going to look weird. Sorry, I get concentrating and forget to talk. So probably the frame. I don't know. Should I make that like out of wood? Or would that look too out of place? Or should I just stick with, I think because with that, the clear glass, you get much brighter lighting, I feel. Yeah, we're going to need a frame. There we go. Looks weird. So I'm just going to add that on every side real quick. Whoops, we forgot to add that there. Okay. We'll fix that. Ah. Let's try it this way, maybe. Or not. Okay, I think we figured out how to do. And no, we haven't. Oh, we did it too high. Oh, well. So, yeah. Very slowly we progress. Oh, there's a bat down there. Years ago, I was out. I don't know. I was like in middle school, maybe. So I was camping with one of my friends. And, we have bats in New Jersey. And when you go out camping, you tend to see wildlife. She's like, what's those strange birds? And we're like, those aren't birds, they're bats. Now, mind you, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Mind you, we've been by this point outside all day, and it had been dark for 3 hours now. And the bats have been flying all around for like the last 3 hours. Nowhere near us. But yeah, after she found out they were bats, she would not come out of the tent. We're just like, you've been here outside with them 3 hours already, and they haven't bothered you. I don't think they're going to bother you now. Yeah, she didn't stay camping the weekend. She got up the following morning and left. The heck? Is my aim that bad? Apparently so. But we're all just like... We at first thought she was kidding when she kept saying, those are interesting birds, and apparently she wasn't. Ooh. Thought I was going to fall there. Whee! It just growled at me. Oh, I got a zombie in my lighthouse. Looks like I got a lot of things in my lighthouse right now. Hi, how are you? Glad you like it. We definitely need to put windows in there. I think I'm going to go up one more. Try something. just to add some visual detail. I don't know, I just don't want a thick black roof. Hopefully that won't look too bad. Of course, you may come in for my next video and I may have changed it. Oh. Okay. We're getting there. Just afraid if I was on the wrong angle. I know some lighthouses have spiral stairs. I am not good at making spiral staircases. So there will be no spiral staircase in this lighthouse. Ooh, don't know what I'm doing. We do. There we go. That's looking a bit better. Hi everybody, how we doing tonight? Good, good, okay. Just extending the light up a bit. So, got some pretty nice views. Maybe I should build like another ship out here. Or a fishing dock. Ah! I was not expecting the skeleton to come through the door. Okay, so it's time to start adding windows. So we've decided I want kind of like the fancy windows on the lower floor. Don't know why. Just do. Dyed blocks. Probably a nice, let's see if we have a cyan color. I think the light blue is going to be too. I don't know. Excuse me. Coming through. Getting that. It's looking pretty good. Get rid of that raw meat. Oops. trying to visualize how I want the windows to go. I don't know if I'll be able to see out that. Oh, that's bad. Don't want it to be that high. Hi. Just come on out. It's fine. We'll build up. Okay, we can work this out. We can do this. We do the... Alright, so I'm going to use both the light blue and the cyan frame. I think they just give, you know, different ways that the light would reflect off of it. Excuse me. No respect. Just come on through. It's fine. So we'll just do that to tint it. There we go. Now looking back here, because we do have that gorgeous, cherry tree biome. I was going to call it pink tree biome, and I know that was not correct. I'm going to make one big window here. So we can go up one more. Guys can get mad at me. Just come in here and texturizing the windows. Normally, like if I had the cherry biome behind me like this, I would do kind of a clear window. But I think because you have so much blue from the ocean, that's the color that would be reflected the most in the glass. Let me see what I did on this side. So I forget. All right, we did 2 windows on the either side with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I haven't slept in I don't even think I have ever slept in creative mode, so hence all the phantoms. I am playing with a mod installed called Beast Tamer. So they are passive mobs. So I don't have to worry about them hurting me. Got that on camera. You would think by now I would get used to thunderstorms. So I just suddenly realized I did not add my deep slate blocks around here. Oh, come on. I can never get the right angle. I don't know how people speed build. I mean, they just plop blocks at like 1,000 miles an hour. I mean, I know a lot of the... Oh, what am I trying to say? I know of speed edits, and it's not that. They're just like bam, 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 and they have their blocks there. I go bam, 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 and I have a pile of yuck. So we're going to go up here and do the same thing. Get yelled at by a phantom. I was just like, what's that down there? Then I realized it's my block palette. So, Jesus, you don't have to be so loud. Probably in future videos you're going to see me skip the thunderstorms. I am terrified of thunderstorms. Always have been. Although I have gotten a lot better about them. But in New Jersey, we are starting to get into thunderstorm season. Usually they're not too bad in April, May, but June, July, and August, oh boy. Although the last couple of years, they have been getting pretty bad. Something's going on. I don't know what it is. I don't know what. It's just a game. It's just a game. We don't need to be concerned. But, friend and I were talking a while back, and I had passed the comment. Not sure what's going on, you know. But I said, something is going on. I said, you gotta admit that. The weather is getting, definitely around here at least, more violent. And then she proceeded to criticize me for talking about global warming, and I'm like, when a spot normally doesn't have tornadoes, I mean, I'm 43, and about 3 years ago, up to then, I could count the number of tornadoes we had on my hand, which was under 5. Oh, look at Mr. Spider. Happily climbing my lighthouse. And then, was it last year? Like, and this was... Let me get inside where I can concentrate. I'll go in with the creepers and the... Hi, pardon me, and the skeletons. But when you get one storm that produces 6 in one day, and one of them is an F3, we don't normally get those. We don't normally get F0s. I said, and our structures and trees are not set up to support that. So we're going to clear that up. Okay, much better. Yeah, pardon me. Definitely going to have to light this area up. We're getting too many visitors. So we're going to do the same on this side. And I stupidly did not plan out my floors yet. So let's go in and plan out our flooring. Alright, y'all ain't gonna like this, but I'm adding some temporary lighting in here. So yeah, while you... Basically, my point to her was, okay, did they all leave? Oh, good, they all left. She was like, you know, super mad at me because I was saying we got global warming. It's like, I didn't say that. I just said the weather's getting worse. But as I said, you've got to admit that something strange is going on. Okay, so let's see. Probably make these floors wooden. It's particularly the ones like on the second and third level. Let's go back to the pyrite mod. So we have the fancy wooden blocks in here. I say fancy, but they're just dyed different colors. Different colors, sorry. No, we shouldn't do that blue. Let's see. Well, that honey, I love that color, but I'd love the honey stained planks, but that's not going to work in this build. It's too bright. I guess maybe the orange, because I don't want it too dark. So I'm going to put them here. And watch as things get dark, because I'm closing off where I have my lights. So just light it up a little bit. As I said, those lights are temporary. I think in this particular case, oops, we're going to be lighting up the house probably with candles. Oh, okay. It's my bird. I was hearing a weird noise. If you're wondering what first point is, that is a one of my mods that I'm using. It is for the Axia mod. And it's just used to pick 2 points and then edit them however you want to. I use it sometimes with my bigger builds for when I have to change the blocks out. Like if I were to build this whole, if I had built this whole thing just using the wool blocks, which sometimes I do if I'm not sure I can pull off the layout. The wool blocks just, to me, seem to break quicker. Even though I think all blocks break the same in creative. Yeah. What do you want? Leave me alone. Leave me alone to build. I one time watched this one YouTube video where somebody said Minecraft is a horror game, and I just laughed it off because I really didn't believe it until I actually played with mobs on. And then I realized it is definitely a horror game. Okay, so we're going to come back inside. Whee! Drop down and run around our house. So probably there is where we're going to have our ladder come hang down. Just planning stuff out. Not doing it too well. Because I'm trying to see if I want to make one big tall ladder. Trying to think, should this be the bedroom or should up here be the bedroom? Because I do want him, you know, we'll make this, I'd imagine a lighthouse operator would sleep during the day. What do you guys think? Would they sleep during the day? I don't know. Really do not know in the least. Have no idea whatsoever if they'd sleep during the day or not. Okay, so this I'll probably make a little sitting area now that I think of it. Because I don't think they'd sleep during the day. I mean, I think they'd sleep during the day, not during the night. So I am leaving big gaps in between my windows for furniture placement. Woo! Down we go again. Oh, that can probably... Do we have room to go up higher? Yeah, we do. Yeah, 2's fine. Yeah, because that's 2 up there. Ooh, bad window placement. Ah, don't fall. I don't know why I say that. It's not like I'm gonna completely die if I fall. You know what? You're irritating me. You're fine. You're not irritating me. Fun fact, I hate spiders. They creep me out beyond belief. You know, I don't go around killing them. But spiders and I have an agreement. I stay away from them, and they stay away from me. As my kids at work, school said something, and I'm like, no, spiders are our friends. They get rid of the mosquitoes and the bad bugs. So I think we have all our windows in. Looking pretty cute. I don't know if a lighthouse should be cute. Let's see. I want to try something. I think we can do away with the... Nah, that's... Maybe if we bring it out like that. Nah, that's gonna look silly. Or stupid. They vote more for stupid looking. But I think I do have a different mod that can help with that. I'm just trying to add a bit of like decoration around here. Oh, I meant to get the brick. So what the mod you're looking at now is the vanilla plus blocks mod. If I hit the right button. So if we do something like... One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's why it's not looking right. The creeper looking out the window. It's too funny. Just, gives it makes it a little bit more 3D. And you're seeing why I keep saying I am not the best builder in the world. Oops. Yeah, I think that makes it a little bit more 3D. Just what we want. So we want it to look realistic as possible. Now this one's going to be a bit of a problem. So what we're going to do is just do it across windows like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is going to match. It just didn't look like it was going to line up at first. No, because we can't do there and then start there, because then we have that gap. Just knock that out like that. Up the top, I'm not going to worry about it as much. We can go back to get the deep slates. Brick. And this time we can do the vertical one. And see. We can do something like this in here. Just to fill in where we have the gap from the other building. Did we do it all the way up to the top? Yeah, we did. If not, we are now. This is why I love the Vanilla Plus Blocks mod. Okay, so it looks like we're, for the most part, we're done with the outside, except for, you know, maybe some minor decorations and such. Excuse me. Need a drink. So we're going to go in and hopefully get some work done on the inside without getting attacked by anything. Because, as you saw, we did have a bunch of uninvited guests into our build. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be, it's going to be really interesting when I play in survival mode, which I plan to do this summer. So as I said, this part here I want to change. I want it to be stone. I don't know if I want it to be cobblestone or brick. Let's do the brick. So I'm going to extend it into the main entrance. Actually, this would be a good time for me to show off the Axiom mod. So if I click here and then right click, I can change whatever block I want. This becomes really useful, like if I've done an area over. If I've made an area and then I decide I want to switch the blocks out, or I'm working on a pattern. It saves so much time. Then when you have to go break each individual block, I know with my mouse I can break them quite quick. This is definitely not survival friendly, of course. Okay, so just get my bearings real quick. So next we're going to get our ladder. And I've got several ladders in here, but I'm not going to use the pirate one. I'm going to use the regular Minecraft ladder, but this one's been modded to be free hanging. So when you see this, you can drop it all the way down to the floor, and then you have a ladder you can climb up. So I want to see if I can do the same with woohoo. I make a big hole and I still can't get through. There we go. This guy here. So I'm going to knock that out like that. We're going to make one big ladder. Of course, helps if I get out of flight mode. And then break that light behind there. Oh no, I broke my whole ladder. Take two. Okay, so now we can come up, get off on this floor if we want, or go all the way up to our lighthouse, top of our lighthouse. Close that off because we don't need that. So let's get started on working on that has to be outside, I hope, the decor. Excuse me. I think basically on the first floor, we are going to have just kind of all one sitting kitchen area. So definitely need the auto crafter. Well, of course, it's not going to show up when I type that. Let me clear that out. So let's crafter. So I don't want to put that right in front of the window. So let's put that there. And get our cauldron. Thinking for a second. Let's look up some of our slabs. I'm not sure. Would you like moss growing on one of your cooking surfaces? I don't know. That would just be very disgusting. Just grabbing a trapdoor. Can't spell fire. Okay, so this is just some of the basics I'm going to start with. I'm going to move that. Wait, no, I do have this correct slab. Nope, it's not going to do what I want it to do. No. Think. So then we have kind of like our little oven down there. I think you can even put fish on, your food on it. Let's grab our raw chicken. Shouldn't you just be able to? Okay, yeah, you can. It's just a little bit difficult seeing. Just don't judge me, okay? I am doing... Guess I hurt his feelings. Wonder how... Oh, excuse me. Wonder how long he was there, standing there staring at me. So we can just do like this. The creeper wants to cook. Chicken's not ready, Bubba. It's not going to be ready for a while. Yeah. It's not going to be ready. I'm sorry. You can have some when it's done. I'll share. Come on. Why I'm getting trolled by a creeper, I have no idea. Oh, great. Don't stand on my food. That's where I'm going to be cooking. I think our chicken's done. Just try to pop. Yep. Oh, good. Now we're going to have fried creeper. Okay, so there's our little kitchen area. And I am going to decorate it some. So let me grab my item frame. I'm also going to grab shears because that's how I use to change my item frames to invisible. Which is obviously done to a mod. I think. And that is difficult for me right now. We can do a poisonous potato. So let's grab some mutton. So hold and shift, we're going to put our frame down. Slap our mutton on there. Voila, now we're cooking mutton. I'm going to try something. So I'd love to play around with the armor stand mod. To use that, we're going to grab a iron sword. Just going to put him there. Right click. And this is where the fun begins. We don't want the base plate. I don't want arms. I want to make him kind of small. And I don't want him to be affected by gravity, and I want him to be invisible. So I'm going to click this arm that the weapon is in. And now we're going to slowly adjust it. I'm going to go back and work on it a bit more. We're going to say somebody got really, really mad and stuck that in there like that. If I come out of that, that should hopefully disappear. I mean, you've got to be really mad to slam a knife into stone like that. Let's bring it up a little bit. Now we're going to work on the different body parts. That creeper does like to fry. So I'm just trying to get him to kind of hide right now. The armor stand, I mean, not the creeper. Although it'd be nice if the creeper did hide. So we're going to make him visible again, and we're going to start over. And that's okay. I think it's a conflict with a mod and the way that one yeah, I think it has an issue with the pyrite mod and the armor stand mod. It's the first time I've ever encountered that issue, where it's kind of funny looking. Because it blends in pretty good here. Let me turn it back onto visible so we can see him. And go grab another iron sword. Yeah, I don't know why I keep exiting out of it like that. So there you go. They have a knife slammed into the counter. Maybe our lighthouse guy has a bit of a temper. Just need a tripwire right now. Ooh, that's not how we're going to get the tripwire. Really bad spelling there. Come to tools and grab a water bucket to fill up our cauldron. I'm going to name tag you. Okay, you've bugged me enough. He obviously wants to live here. So let's get our blacksmith table. Or smithing table, I think it's called. I'm just doing this to be silly right now. Oh, we needed the anvil. Hey, where'd you go? Did you just up and leave? All that aggravation, and I was going to give you a name. Come here. Come here, creeper. Can I leash you? I'm not sure I can do that. Lead. Come here. Come here. Okay. Well, guess he doesn't want to be part of our house anymore. Oh. No, we don't want an anvil on the counter. Let's pick out a different... Let's pick out a plant to pot. Which one? Something that's going to look unique. I think let's do the small drip leaf. So I do have a mod that lets me put plants you normally wouldn't be able to pot into pots. So you just do that by jumping up and shift clicking on it. Actually just shifting, not even clicking. Okay, so next we're going to give him a little couch to sit in. And then, also should put down a table for him. That would be nice. I think it's funny, all that time that creeper was bugging me and getting in the way. Go to give him a name and he runs away. Guess he didn't want responsibility. I mean, he does deserve a nice comfy couch to sit on. Says I as I grab him a terracotta. Terracotta block. I mean, he does work hard. He keeps ships safe coming into the harbor. So he has a nice comfy couch to sit on. Should also give him a little table. So we're going to do an oak table. Do not like that, Sam, I am. I do not like green eggs and ham, Sam, I am. Yes, it's been Dr. Seuss month at the school, so much Dr. Seuss has been read. So I'm going to put the table over here. And once again, we're going to give him a chair. So I'm going to find a slab. I kind of like the stripped spruce. And let's see if we can make it. I'm not always good at using the trapdoors to make chairs. Yay! Says I as I get it first shot out of the barrel. Oh, is he back? That's okay, I lost his name tag, so. Now we are going to light this up using candles. Figure you want the lighthouse to be the brightest thing out there. And you don't want to distract with other lights. I don't know. Where's nice? Here we go. Just gonna grab our candelabras. These are from the Pyrite mod, and I'm going to jump over here and grab our flint and steel. So a couple of these I am going to put on the wall. So I don't know if I can do it with the quarter slab. We'll see. Don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. Okay, let's take a look at our walls. That should work. So as I said, certain areas I'm just going to light up. As I'm facing the right direction for the candelabras. Alright, so this isn't a badly lit area. So we do need to add a door. And Lord knows I have plenty of doors. I do like the black stained door. Or do we have a deep slate door? We may have one of those. Yeah, don't like that. I want something that has kind of like an opening where you can go see inside. I mean, the rest of these doors are really cool for secret entrances, and I have used them as such. And the glass doors are awesome too. But right now I'm going to use probably one of the doors that looks a little bit weathered and has definitely windows in it. So I'm going to go with the gray stained door because the black was just too... Yeah, that looks a lot better. Take away my lighting because I don't really need it right now. And we're going to get ready to make our beds. Or bed. Oops, no, that button. So grab you. Never remember where the beds are. I think they're in with the colored blocks. Yes, they are. And yeah, let's give them the traditional red bed. Maybe he lives alone by himself. Yeah, but we should still give him a double bed. I do want to give him a nice bed. But it's not working out on this floor. So I decided to put him up on the 3rd floor. So, you know, if the lighthouse does go out, he can run up and fix it real quick before we have any ships that get crashed. And now it's just, ooh, yeah, I can only, great, I reset my spawn point. Alright, we'll give him a nice big bed. Looks good in the corner there. It's going to be a tight fit when I go to put in dressers. But, as I said, he lives alone. So, I do have a cabinet mod. This is from the Storage Delight. I do, let's say he's going to have mangrove. And I do believe we have a drawers too. Yes, we do. So grab a couple mangrove. So let's give him a nightstand that has books by it. He can still access the bed. I mean, it's kind of going to be a tight fit. No. Here's his dresser. He just doesn't have to. Ah! You know what? Let's not put the closet there. That could end very badly. Oh boy, that was scary. Oh. So we'll make them connected. So we'll do something like that. And now we're just going to come back and add. This time around, I'm not going to use the candelabras. I'm going to use the small candles. Yeah, I know I got disconnected. So as I said, I'm using 2 different monitors. And one of them is my Kindle. And if I don't actively touch it, within 30 minutes, it goes to sleep on me. And it's the only way I can monitor the chat. Okay, what was I doing? Ah, small candles. That's what we wanted. Okay, so I'm going to kind of stick with the same colored candles. I'm going to have to come back and grab our flint and steel. These are storage containers. So they do have a practical use. And I guess we will give him some artwork. I am not a fan of the artwork in this game. Actually, that's a lie. Some of it is very pretty. Now let's also give him, a little plant up here too. But as I said, yeah, I do like the artwork. It's just, I have a hard time telling by its name what it is. I think that's my problem with it. So once again, let's add, do I want to try to add an amethyst to it? I don't think I can. Oh, no, not that way. Oh dear. Don't think if I jump up. No, I can't. Okay. No, that looks bad. Should have known better. Should have known that was going to look bad. There we go. It just gives kind of a bit of a different plant. Even though it is coral, it will not, excuse me, dry out. Okay, what was, okay, we were going to make this kind of like his reading area. So we've got books. So let me see. I'm going to make kind of more of this one have kind of like dark oak. And let's give him a wine cabinet. I mean, he's an adult. So, you know. There you go. There's his wine cabinets there. He is allowed to have a drink every once in a while, as long as it doesn't interfere with his job. So to blend this in with the, ooh, that was really bad, this. So to blend these oak-looking blocks in with the rest, I'm just going to put trapdoors on top of them. And we're going to add some books. Okay, coming along nicely. And whoops. And he can come and still look out the window. So I've got to remember to leave a spot for him to sit. So that's probably going to be over here. Or, you know what, let's make it here. We'll give him a little sofa. Let's see, no. Do we have a, okay, we do have a brown sofa. And this time we'll try a different trapdoor. Maybe one with a bit of a different design. Oh no, you know what, let's do a sign. We have not done a sign yet. We definitely need to add our lights in, so let's do that next. Because it is getting quite dark in here. Don't think I'll need those anymore. I definitely don't need one of the books. You know, we can also put the candelabras up here. Let me grab those instead of the candles. We'll grab a picture frame. Oops. So these do give off quite a nice amount of light. I was just afraid of that's not going to let me. Okay, there we go. Now back to our making our sofa. Just making sure I can still bypass signs. So there's his little couch. I mean, he wants the area to be well lit so he can read. So as I said, here's his bedroom. I mean, it's a little bit dark, you know, he is sleeping here. And here is what it looks like from the top of the lighthouse. Let's go see what it looks like outside. Let's take a look from over here. And all our passing skeletons. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, you do too? You like it too, buddy? Okay, cool. Hello, skeleton. I do like to get it from different points of view. I don't know why. It's just something I have always done. Is he riding a skeleton? Oh, okay, that is terrifying. New fear unlocked. A skeleton riding a spider in a thunderstorm. Let's go inside. That couldn't have timed any better. Oh, oh dear. Okay. That wasn't good either. So we're going to get our big pots, and I'm going to add just 2 little trees here. Oops. My goodness gracious, getting stiff. Getting very stiff and having back spasms. Not good. Not good. Not comfortable either. Stop, 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 stop. Oh. Yes, I'm just going to play the rest of the night like this. I hope you can hear me. It should stop in a second, I hope. Let's see. Let's do an oak and birch. No, I don't think. Let's see. Let's do berry. I think I can put berries in the big pots. No, I can't put a pot. Yes, we can put the berries. There you go. That's a bit nicer looking. He's got a nice big area to sit in down here and to cook his food in. Here's his little reading and sitting area. Probably said that twice. His bedroom with plenty of storage. If we come up here, here is top of the lighthouse. Let's clear this out. Wonder what I look like from inside. Can I see myself inside the lighthouse? Can I zoom out? Is the question. And how far can I go? Wow. We can go really far. I think this is the Zoomify mod. That's pretty neat. That would make a very nice screenshot. Got it. So let's go and decorate the outside of it. Now we're not, oh yay, this is what I was hoping for. We're gonna watch the sunset come up because I am just like that. I love Minecraft sunrises and sunsets. I only really get to see the sunrise and sunset usually in winter when it comes up, sunrises later, and I'm at work. And when it comes up, I mean, it comes up and it is right in my eyes. I'm inside the building wearing sunglasses for like the first hour or 2 hours of work. I say, he does have a lovely view. And this area, once I get working on it, is probably going to, what we're looking at now is going to have the town hall or the business area of the village. And I'm starting to go hoarse. Oh well. That is pretty. Okay, let's get back to work now. I can find my ladder. Whee! Okay, here we go. Oh dear. The zombies are on fire. So what do I want to do? So I think along here and here, I just want to put some nice little decorative plants. They're obviously, because we are on stone, are going to have to be in pots so they don't get, because you can't put them in stone. And one of these days I will remember my commands so I don't have to look. I like to switch scenes for you guys in OBS, and I am not good at that yet. So that's why, hence, you'll see me checking back and forth to make sure everything has gone right. And it hasn't, because that should be my talking scene right now. Unless it's delayed for some... There we go! I am so bad at this sometimes. I will get better, I promise. Ran out of my iced tea. Okay, so for any of the blocks, especially the planters that I make by hand, I prefer the coarse dirt. So we don't want to get overly fancy with the planters because it is a lighthouse. But I do want to add some contrast. So we jump back and look back at it. It is all kind of black and gray. So I do want to put a little bit of pop of color in there. So I'm going to use just a spruce trapdoor. Okay. It does look a little bit awkward. Actually, no, it doesn't. It just looks like planters have been set on the footers there. Does anybody else get creeped out by the Endermen and how they suddenly just teleport? Or is it me? Let me take a look at something. Oh, I do have the... I forgot I had the block leaves. The stairs that went into leaves. Huh. Whoops. That'd have made some of my builds easier. Oh well. So I think I kind of want to do like ferns. Ooh. Helps if you knew the right thing when you go to spell. So I'm not sure whether I want to do the large fern or the regular size fern. Okay, so the ferns are nice. So I'm going to alternate between, I think, the fern and some flowers. Probably the roses. Because I do want something tall to blend in with the big ferns there. Can't speak. So the mod I have does add different verdes plants, I believe it is. Adds allowance for different color flowers. Gonna do something with this doorway. I don't like it. But you can see, we can still see outside. And fish just jumped out of the water. I don't think you guys saw that. But we can still see outside. I know I've said that. Is that a dolphin? Is that really a dolphin? Is it? Oh my gosh, I found a dolphin! I have never seen a dolphin in Minecraft. Hi, guys! Oh my gosh, they make the cutest sounds. Okay, get back to work. Otherwise, I'll be there all night following the dolphins around. So yeah, I want to break up how much black deep slate we have here. So I use andesite. Oops. Oh, okay, I do have quarter panels for it. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. So if we do it, then we may be able to. Not that one. We'll work that out. I do like it like that. Well, not like that, because that's... Oh, I do apologize for that loud bang. Was my bunny. Something made her mad. What? Only God knows. Okay, right now that is hideous looking. So, take that off. And let's try something with an andesite wall or fence. Oh, I always spell it wrong. So here is scrap the wall. Sometimes that works a bit better. Not all the time, and I think that's going to be the case here. Okay, so we got a cute one going that way. And okay. Oops. So with the quarter blocks, you do have to be very precise where you place them. because you can either have it go there or there on the block. You can't have it go in the middle. Wish we had a little block to put in there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oops. Well, there we go. Or should we like with the overhangs? That does make it look fancy. But I don't like how much we don't have any detail here. I don't think I can do anything really to fix that. Yeah, because these, unless we take this out and drop it down like that, that still might look funny. Yeah. I just need like one longer block. One longer block. Okay. There is more than one way to solve a problem. And we'll just keep trying till we get it. Because that's what I do. What I'm thinking about doing I was going to say maybe adding some of the andesite blocks here, but that's still going to pose me with the same problem. Unless I change the roof of this to be andesite. And to make it look interesting, we alternate. So we do deep slate, andesite, andesite. Okay, I see what part of my problem is now. Let me grab. I think it was too blocky looking. I mean, I know it's supposed to be an archway, and I'm still not the best at making those. Okay, we're getting there. It's a lot better. Or I think it's a lot better looking. I hope you guys like it. Let's see if we maybe leave it as deep slate in the middle. I'll give it a bit more character. Yeah, I think that's looking a lot better. We will just fly over here and grab a slab of andesite. So add a slab of andesite there. And of course I would forget to grab a deep slate one. I am not the most efficient builder. Let's see, how does that outline look? getting there now, hopefully. Although I may have the same problem, but I think I know how to fix it this time. Okay. Polished andesite. Good, good, good. It's going to go a little bit over the windows, but I don't think it's going to block it too much. But you do have to be on the right angle. Yeah. Just gives a little bit of an overhang. And you know what? I know what we'll do. I'll knock that out. Grab a light blue framed glass panel. There we go. That's looking a lot better. Excuse me. So I do want to add one bit up here. And you know what? We're going to add a end rod, it's called. Oh my gosh. So many blocks in this game and I can never remember their names. Let's add an end rod at the top. This is my favorite part of building, is adding in the little details. I think this is what can either make or break your builds. There again, as I said before, I am by far not the greatest builder out there. But I do think I put a lot of detail into my builds. Some of them are simple builds, because I do enjoy those. But I think this one is becoming one of my favorite builds. Okay. I think we are almost done, except I want to add some more details. Oopsies. So let's grab the and. Ugh. So let's see, we want the vertical one. So we're going to do this on all of them. And then we'll step back and take a look. I think after we do that, our little lighthouse will be complete, and I will do another tour of it real quick. And actually, I think this is my longest stream ever. I think we're now going well into over 2 hours. I think we're like on 2.5 hour marker now. That's why I stream on Friday nights, because I don't have work over the weekend. And if I get into a build like I am into this one, I don't want to stop. In fact, I'll be honest with you, I hate having to stop in the middle of a build. Just totally ruins the vibe. Oops. Don't like spiders, but they're down there. So I always go back to the beginning of our builds. There we go. Yeah, that's looking nice. It's very detailed, or at least one of the more detailed builds I have ever done. I mean, by Minecraft standards, it's probably very simple. I've seen people build ridiculous stuff that would probably be put to shame. Would put this build to shame, but okay. So let's go inside now that we've taken a look on the outside. I have no idea how I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Okay, so let's fix this. Or, yeah, I didn't think it was going to work that way. But that's all right. We'll do that. Eventually we'll do that. That doesn't bother me as much. What did I do? All right, so let's clear my hand because I'm finding that very distracting right now. So here's a little entranceway where we can look out. We can look out at our ocean or our lovely cherry biome that we have in the back. Here's our little kitchen area. It is practical, as you can, and so you'll be able to use this for survival because you can cook in the fireplace here. Or actually, this is supposed to be the oven. You know what? Let's give him some cake. He deserves some cake. If you were here earlier in the stream, I had a creeper that was griefing me constantly. Not in the traditional creeper sense as they blow up on you, because I have a mod in there called the Beast Tamer, so they're all peaceful. But he constantly kept getting into my face. Oh, that's right, that cake is not 3D. So you might notice that my food is 3D. This is a resource pack you can get on Planet Minecraft called 3D Foods. It is outdated, but so far it continues to work with all the way up to 1.21.4. And I'm horrible at entering in codes. So I do also have either a data pack or a mod that lets me use the shears to turn my frames invisible, as you can see there. So there he has some pie to eat. You know, he works hard. He deserves a treat. So if we go up here, if I can make it up the tall ladders, he has his little sitting and reading area. You know, and he has his little wine cabinet. No wine bottles up here. Actually, no, maybe he has his glasses up here. Wine glasses up here and his bottles down there. I don't know. I imagine that's what you would want to drink in a... I mean, probably gets lonely and very boring being up in a lighthouse. And I imagine it's the type of job you can't just up and leave. You know, it's sort of like being working in a daycare. You just can't be like, oh, I'm going away for 5 days. Bye. Good luck. Yeah, I just realized my mistake there. There we go. So, let's see. Just making some last minute. Woo! Forgot I put those books in there. Some minor changes. Fences, we want doors. Or trapdoors, actually. I just did not like how that bookcase blended in, and if you notice on the side, you could still see the... so if it came around this way, you could see the book sticking out over there, which I didn't like. So, we gave him, maybe he has some vintage books in there or some very rare books that he can lock up. Did I ever finish the story about the creeper that was bugging me? Like, seriously, that's all he was doing was constantly getting into my face, climbing over my builds, just being a weird, real pain in the butt. Just making sure my Kindle stays active, guys, so that it doesn't run away, turn itself off. And if someone tries to say something to me in chat, I don't miss them, because I feel bad doing that. If someone's nice enough to say something, I would like to respond. So, okay, good. It switched that time. Suddenly realized I didn't have you guys in the big view. So we're going to come up here. And here is our light for our lighthouse. I'd imagine they'd be kind of big. So if you look back over this way, I've got stuff wandering around my tower. If you go to YouTube channel, you can see a speed edit of the tower being built. I also did a little one on the bridge, but sadly I forgot to hit the record button on the bridge, so we just have a very sad and pathetic walkthrough. So there's the artwork for the town. So that this area over here is going to be like the business district of the village, and the village is going to be kind of spread out. I just figured nice flat area here. I'm trying to work when I do these builds in Minecraft. I'm trying to work within the terrain that is given to me, if that makes sense. So I figured people are going to be more wanting to build bigger lots on flat land rather than just taking and bulldozing it and doing it by hand. I mean, nowadays, yeah, they'll just take a bulldozer, but definitely have to do something here with this view. Probably going to put a ship, or I've also thought of maybe making like a fishing port or pier, and maybe put a warehouse there for fish. Love my cherry blossoms. I think I have a big enough area up there that I'm going to put like a huge mansion, but have it blend into the area by using the cherry wood. And so, yeah. Whoop. Jump off this so we can take another look before we go. So this is our lighthouse build. I'm really bad at ladders. Is anybody else bad at ladders? Oh gosh, those spiders are going to drive me insane. Oops. There we go, we hit the ladder. Okay. Broke my door. I do that. Would not be a video with me if I didn't break the door or broke something. Oh my goodness. I did it again. There we go. We fixed it. So, look at that monstrosity. Look how big that lighthouse is. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of this village, oh, that spider's creeping around the corner at me. I think he's trying. I think that spider wants to do away with me. It's a conspiracy. Spiders don't like me, and I do not like them whatsoever at all. They creep me out. Seriously, they do. But you know what? They're good for the environment, and they eat the mosquitoes, which is a good thing because the mosquitoes like to eat me. I step out and they're like, "Bye-bye, Tom." Anyway, now that I've seriously gotten off track, thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed the making of the lighthouse. If you want to see some more of my builds and possibly some more builds like this, but sped up, you can check out my YouTube channel, Creating with Luna. I plan to stream every Friday, starting about 11 o'clock until whenever I decide I'm done. uh, so, thank you very much. I'm not sure I'll be streaming next Friday because I will be going away. And I got like a lot of packing to do. But, so once again, considering this is like the third or fourth time I've tried to say this, thank you very much. And I hope you guys, excuse me, have a great weekend. Bye! Bye!